some San Bruno Ready Rubbed. Again, from the UK. Lakeland blend. A distinctive blend of smooth Virginia and other fine leaf from Ogdens of Liverpool. Smoking seriously harms you and others around you. And then there's the best picture of all, which you can't see, thank goodness, is this like goiter-like tumor growing out of this guy's neck. Smoking can cause a slow and painful death. Okay. Opening. Doesn't smell quite as flowery as I was expecting. Nice, can't really see that, I'm sure. Dark, mostly dark. Moist, not overly. Smells a little more like just Virginia with a little something else going on there, but not too often. I should have probably let this air out. I like to break up the wad of strands. This is 50 grams. This is courtesy of Allan George once again. In my little care packet. Awesome. For a first smoke out of the bag, out of a new bag, I sometimes let it sit for a while open. You know, it's kind of damp here. Today is just a great day. Ugh, not raining though. This is an old YelloBole pipe. God, there's like a stick in there. What the hell is that? Which are super light pipes. Kind of a weird 1950s or Danish thing going on there shape-wise. Nice thick bowl. Ultra cheap on eBay. I mean, these are like less than $10 oftentimes. But 1950s pipe, well thought of at the time. The style, but I've heard this really ghosts with aroma. The whatever that is, that Lakeland. Maybe somebody in a comment can fill me in on what that particular essence is. Allan, thank you. I've been wanting to try that. Now I should have picked some up when I was in the UK, but I didn't. Regrets. Somebody said somewhere that it's bergamot, like Earl Grey tea. Somebody else said lavender. Maybe, I don't know. Could be. Certainly is distinctive. Soapy, as they say. This is a porch of the guest house. So, fortunately it kind of funnels highway noise. Settle in a little bit. This is a little moist, I think, to really light off well. I so prefer matches. But if it's windy out and you're out in the open, a lighter can't be beat for efficiency. But matches just have, there's just something about the whole process that feels right with matches, feels too quick with lighter, or too automated, or too mechanized. Now, a buddy of mine, we smoke in their house, but he's real sensitive to sulfur, so no matches in the house. So we use a lighter. But, it's been a long time since I smoked this pipe. It's well cleaned. But these vintage pipes that have been pre-smoked, you know, sometimes there's something left in them that might be aroused by the heat or something like that. You just kind of never know. You know, compared to Condor, this is far less soapy. And I'm out here, I have no, hey birds, what's the room aroma like? The room note. So nobody here to judge that. So it's more like just a Virginia blend, really. There's a little something else going on there, flavor-wise. Now Glenn makes that distinction between flavor and taste at Gauntlet's, and I need to have a little more precision about which is which. I think I just lump them together. Taste might be intensity, although he has a strength category too, so I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that. I'm a little whistly here for some reason. I don't have it packed real well like this. I am not very anal retentive about that. Yeah, as if you haven't noticed that. And I'm not getting rid of the whistle. I need to give it another light. Get it really evenly burning there. I want a big swig of this stuff. Doesn't make a real liquidy thick smoke. I may just have to let that normalize to this climate, you know, just kind of, which, this has to be the most similar climate, the Pacific Northwest, to the British Isles as anywhere. I would have to say flavor 1.5 out of 5, maybe. Would that be taste? Well, there's a middle of the road kind of Virginia mix. It's unremarkable. I would guess it's rather inexpensive, perhaps, and probably widely available at news sellers and so forth in the UK. I can see how it would be somebody's everyday smoke. I think I'm looking for something that fills in a little more at the low end and maybe has some high notes as well. So it's gives you a broader flavor in envelope, you know. Some words fail me. 20th of October. Leaves are coming down. Still a lot of green leaves though. This is actually a great place to smoke. It's kind of up above the property and looks down over the house and the yard. Well, I'm underwhelmed, boys. I mean, it's okay, but so are a lot of other tobaccos. I was expecting more soapiness or more of that Lakeland essence. Maybe this isn't the only San Bruno. But like yesterday's Yatagan was much more interesting, much more complex than this. I mean, you don't always want complexity either. Sometimes you just want to smoke, for God's sake. Just give me a smoke, you know. I don't want a microbrew, I want a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Okay, fair enough. So I guess that's what I'm saying. This is probably the Pabst Blue Ribbon of Virginians. Interesting. I'm going to have to get to work here. Let me do a quick pan around the yard from here to show you the view. There we go. There's a carport down there, and then there's the house. And the trail leading down to the house.